Hi, everyone. My name is Henry Hicks. I use he, him pronouns. For a visual description, I am a black man with a full beard, wearing a tan-colored shirt and sitting in a room with white walls. I'm going to be reading an excerpt from my in-progress novel called Witness, which is a literary fiction project centering the relationship between two fictional black queer cultural figures. One is a writer, one's an actor, and it takes place against the backdrop of evolving movement politics during the late 1960s, early 1970s. And I'll be reading from the opening prologue. August 1970, Southern France. After he and I finish making love, we remain, held by the darkening of one another's skin. The evening's passing trades away glow for shadow, and it leaves us in clear sight of one another. I feel no lurch, no shiver. There are so many allegories within him, in this sight. The rest in the riot, the shout and the song. Much has been written on the delight of pointed stars, but less of the black sky which houses them. He studies me as well. There was a time where I'd once viewed my heart with indifference. I thought the tug something not to be too troubled by. I was distracted, in truth, by the undercurrent that pulled each of us creeps together into thick solace. The hustlers and the drag queens, the glory holes and the park trails, the bandanas and the glance, a silent understanding, both a handshake and a thrust at once. I've always known this part of myself. I accepted it with minimal resistance. I never thought to imagine a future where it might have changed. It was a truth that I could not run from, neither sad nor scary, but rather lonely. I would know men in my life, likely very many, for a short time. I'd gather what I'd need in the exchange. I'd be grateful for the blessing of small intimacies and would find depth in other things. Walks among the blooming with Cynthia, my window view of Harlem pastoral, or my mother's steely hold. I watch the focus in Mark's eyes as he traces his thumb along my cheek, humming sweetly as he does. I recognize myself in his dark eyes, and each time I warm to him easily, into myself as a novice. I say to him, I want to stay. Should we? One of us should cook, and I know that you like to write in the evenings. About that, there are some things that you don't put in a letter or share over the phone. I thought of telling you sooner. There's so much I want to tell you, Mark, but I think I've reached a stopping point. You finished? Yes, I go, my chest tightening at the confession. Yes, I finished. He tumbles over, twisting our bodies until they're knotted together with the undone sheets. We flop over wayward pillows, and he embraces me largely. I let him, wrapping my arms around his back and stretching myself upwards to allow his grasp to snake underneath me. I settle. Oh, Lewis. Our laughs echo out, reaching every timid crevice within the bed, stretching up towards the bedroom's high ceilings and shooting out through the undone pasture-facing window. Our melody spills over its unlodged sills, with our euphoria sounding in harmony with the cricket's song. Eventually, he lifts his head from the curve just above my shoulder, places a hand upon my neck, and begins searching me, everywhere but my waiting eye. I think of the childhood scar above my left eyebrow and the mismatching of my teeth when I smile too widely. It's been Mark and his steady bracing that reminds me of just how beautiful I might be, seen even in darkness. I match him. With a hand upon his neck, I catalog his thick eyebrows, his unshaven stubble, and the optimistic gap between his two front teeth. Outside, the humming insects have been shut out to silence. The ceiling fan above us slowed to pause a while ago. Eventually, we meet one another in a kiss which lingers. And when it's done, he says to me, maybe this one will be ours. One day, and one day soon, he said to me before, when I am at the helm and when the studio executives look to me for guidance, I'll make a film of one of your novels. And I'll fly you out to LA, or no, we'll go shoot in Cairo or Salzburg, somewhere beautiful. I'll deliver my lines to you while you watch from the other side of the camera. And when we cut, you'll ask me to go again, to get the wording just right. And I will. I'll go over and over again, speaking the words to you. Marx always said that if I watch his films closely enough, I should notice a hidden look here or there, reserved for me alone. What would you have me say? I hear him tonight, this silent desire. I'll tell him the rest in the morning, but for now I fall and plead, yes, this one will be ours. Thank you.